Good day everyone. So my topic is all about digital video and its history and also the different properties of digital video. What is digital video? Digital video is a representation of a moving visual images in the form of encoding digital data. This is in contrast to analog video, which represent moving visual images with analog signals. In history, starting in the late 1970s to the early 1980s, several types of video production equipment that were digital in their internal workings were introduced, such as time-based correctors or TBC and digital video effect or DVE units. One of the former being the Thomson or CSF 9100 digital video processor, an internally all-digital full-frame TBC introduced in 1980, and the two of the later being the Ampex or ABO and the Nippon Electric Corporation or NEC. Later on, in the 1970s, manufacturers of a professional video broadcast equipment such as Box, through their French division, RCA and Ampex developed prototype digital videotape recorder or VTR in their research and development labs. The audio on Ampex prototype digital machine, nicknamed by its developer as Annie, still recorded the video in analog as linear tracks on the tape. Like 2-quad, none of these machines from these manufacturers were ever marketed commercially. Digital video was first introduced commercially in 1986 with the Sony D1 format, which recorded or uncompressed standard definition component video signals in digital form instead of the high-band analog forms that had been commonplace until then. In 1988, Sony and Ampex co-developed and released the D2 digital video cassette format, which recorded video digital without compression in ITU 601 format, much like D1. Overview of a basic properties. Digital video comprises a series of orthogonal bitmap digital images displayed in a rapid succession at a constant rate. In the context of these video images are called frames. We measure the rate at which frames are displayed in frames per seconds or FPS. An example video can have a duration T of 1 hour or 3,600 seconds, a frame size of 640 by 480 or width by height, at a color depth of 24 bits and a frame rate of 25 FPS. This example video has the following properties. The most important properties are bitrate and video size. The formulas relating those two with all other properties are the following. The secondary formulas are regarding interlacing. In interlace, video each frame is composed of two halves of an image. The first half contains only odd number lines of a full frame. The second half contains the even number lines. Those halves are referred to individually as fields. Two consecutive fields compose a full frame. Properties of compressed video. The above are accurate for uncompressed video because of the relative high bit rate of uncompressed video. Video compression is extensively used. In the case of compressed video, each frame requires a small percentage of the original bits. above equation for the bitrate can be rewritten by combining the compression factors and the color dip like this. In fact, the same formula is valid for uncompressed video because in the case can assume that the compression factor is 1 and the average bits per pixel equal to the color dip. More on bitrate and BPP. As is obvious by its definition, bitrate is a measure of a rate of information content of the digital video stream. In the case of uncompressed video, bitrate corresponds directly to the quality of the video. Constant bitrate versus variable bitrate. As noted above, BPP represent the average bits per pixel. There are compression algorithms that keeps the BPP almost constant throughout the entire duration of the video. Noting that not all frames can be compressed at the same level because quality is more severely impacted for scenes of high complexity, some algorithms try to constantly adjust the BPP. Technical overview. Standard films stock such as 16mm and 35mm record at 24 frames per second. For video, there are 2 frames rate standards. Interfaces and cables. Many interfaces have been designed especially to handle the requirements of uncompressed digital video, from roughly 400 megabytes to 10 gigabytes. Storage formats encoding. All current formats, which are listed below, are PCM based. The following are disc property: Blu-ray disc, DVD, and VCD.